conoscere tanti fratelli in tutto il mondo.
Ik hou van INCRadio omdat ik dan inspirerende lessen hoor.
Hi there. I love INCRadio because it helps me communicate and reach out, be able to talk to people who I might not have been able to previously. It lets me have that connection with people. It lets me be able to conversate with people. It lets me report on different things. And most especially, it's actually quite fun.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Made in Australia.
Good day, mates. Welcome to a very, very special episode of INCRadio's Made in Australia, coming to you from the live show down here in the great land down under, from here the local congregation of Stirling in the ecclesiastical district of Western Australia. I am Brother Hans Natividad, and I am so excited for today's episode because this is not just any episode for INCRadio. Today marks the first anniversary of INCRadio Australia's Made in Australia show, and we have a live audience coming today all the way from Shepparton in the state of Victoria. And I'm also being joined today by a wonderful host. Let's welcome in Sister Kate.
Hello, Brother Hans, and hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever it is you're tuning from. My name is Sister Nicole Kate Fernandez, or Sister Kate, from the group worship service of Rockhampton Ecclesiastical District of Queensland, Australia. Very, very excited. And as Brother Hans said, we do have a live audience there in Shepparton, and joining them is our very lovely Sister Danica. Sister Danica.
Hello, sister, and hello to Brother. Hello to everyone who is. I am Sister Danica Amazona. I come from the local congregation of Wyndham, but today we are actually joined by the local congregation of
Shepparton.
You can see how vibrant the energy already is, and Shepparton is very, very ready to be very active in the live chat section, as I know, and they all have their devices out in front of them, engaging already in the live chat section down below. So today is actually dedicated to you. We are celebrating our first year anniversary since the rebranding of Made in Australia, our satellite studio. Today is all about you, the guests, the viewers, the crew as well as everyone who we featured on our episodes. This one is for you. We'll be recognizing later on a lot of our awardees that we'd like to give recognition to. And this includes actually 10 local congregations who showed their unwavering support.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Are we included in that poster?
You never know, Brother Omar, you never know. But we are actually also looking at the presence as well as the most engaged. So this is average across 50 weeks. What do I mean by the most present? Well, I mean watching from the very first minute up until the very last minute. We'll be looking at the average per ecclesiastical district as well as the overall winner. And what do I mean by the most engaged? So this looks like you're showing up in the live chat section. You're giving us your insights, any birthdays that you'd like to put down below, as well as a shout out to your local congregation down in the live chat section. And we can still do that today, brothers and sisters, and anyone who is also tuning in today. So we'll be looking at overall awardees. Hope you are all tuned in and really excited for this. And I think we are not alone. Of course, you can see him right beside me. So we are joined by Brother Omar. Hello, Brother Omar.
Hello, Sister Danica. How are you?
I'm very, very good. So, Brother Omar, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey, good day, guys. Thank you for having us INCRadio again. My name is Brother Omar. I'm a head deacon in the local congregation of. Yeah.
So it's super, super vibrant here. If only you were here with us. And I think we also have a greeting from our live audience. So is Brother Mervin for today. Hello, Brother Mervin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brother Mervin Shepperton. Thank you for being here at Shepperton INC Radio. We are so excited. Yeah.
We can feel the energy from Brother Mervin, and we'll be also panning to them a little bit later on as well, intermittently. But Brother Hans, how is it looking down in the live chat section below?
It is looking very exciting here, Sister Danica, because I'm honestly getting goosebumps and a little bit shaky right now looking at all the comments. Because it's not just from everywhere in Australia. We're actually getting a lot of brethren and viewers from different districts, but also we're having viewers from all across the Philippines and even in other parts of the world. And we'll just go through a very few of them first because there's actually so much to go through. Let's start off with the ministers first because there's already a lot of shout outs already. We'll start off with Brother Carlos de Jesus from the Minchinbury local congregation in New South Wales. We also have Brother Lawrence Salomon from the group worship service of Mandurah here in Western Australia, as well as Brother Rennie Rose Raza from Ellenbrook. And also we have Brother Brian Paolo Lacson from the home base in Shepparton today. So their resident minister is also giving a good shout out for. And there's also a very special shout out for today because there's a minister from all the way in the Philippines in the local congregation of Visayan Village in the district of Davao del Norte. He is viewing us right now. He is Brother Bernard Rayos, who is celebrating his birthday exactly today in our stream. So happy birthday for Bernard. And we also have some other birthday greetings too. We have Sister Hannah Palma from Sterling, one of my fellow co-organists. Happy birthday, Sister Hannah. We also have Brother Joel Ichon from Ellenbrook local congregation, Sister Josephine De La Rosa from Port Adelaide, Sister Miracle and Brother Romer from Shepparton, who are also having their anniversary, I believe so. And we actually have more greetings. We'll continue going through all of these, and we will have a very exciting episode today. But before that, please stay tuned because you are watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio, Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio.
Made in Australia. Yes, welcome back to Made in Australia, brought to you by INCRadio, Australia Satellite Studio. Shout out to Melly Jacosalem from Kundanara and, of course, Ernesta Malasa from Shepparton. Hello to all of you there in our live chat section. Please let us know your thoughts. Why do you love Made in Australia? And what is one of your favorite episodes from this past year? Keep on commenting and we will be right there with you in the live chat section.
And this very episode is for all of you, our fellow viewers, because this episode is dedicated for all of you who are tuning in with us every day and every week, night in, day out, wherever you are. This episode is all for you. That is why we would like to hear more from you. Now let's hear the feedback from our viewers and guests from all over Australia and everywhere else in our Discovering Down Under this week. Let's have a go.
Well, Made in Australia is just so versatile. It has everything. It showcases all the different congregations and GWSs of Australia, all of their talents, their hard work, life advices, everything like that. Getting to know all the brethren all across the country is just so beautiful to see. They also give so many advices like renting, investing, businesses. I remember one episode about your essentials in a long drive, and that's definitely needed in Australia. It also showcases Australia as well, all the different cities, all the beautiful scenics. It's just so beautiful to watch. And it's just, you can learn so many things from these episodes.
Because it makes us feel closer to our fellow brethren here in Australia, in whichever state they may be, and get to connect with the other locales. The series also talks about certain aspects of our lives and how we can reflect towards God's teachings.
And we love watching INC Radio, Made in Australia, because of the different topics they have each week.
I love Made in Australia because together we watch the program as a family. It helps us bring our family together, and we get to see the brethren all across the multiple districts in Australia, not just here in Queensland.
I really love watching Made in Australia because it not only helps me discover new things, but it serves as our family bonding time.
My favorite episode, which was about the great Aussie outdoors, which discussed hiking, camping, being outdoors, and spending time with your family.
My favorite episode is A Father Footstep. It was about sharing heartfelt stories of fatherhood, growth, and everyday moments that makes being a dad so meaningful.
The episode that resonated with me the most was definitely showcasing this beautiful couple that is a doctor and a nurse. I believe they're from Gold Coast, and they really are so passionate about caring for people. I believe that all the photos that I saw, they went to Vanuatu just to volunteer and help there. And that is just so beautiful to see, because I really grew up wanting to help people as well. That was my goal. And just seeing that, as well as them being so dedicated to their duties, it just really shows the kindness in their hearts, and that we should definitely give back to the people and also care for them.
One of the episodes I liked the most, it was actually shown last August 17, and it was entitled A Mother's Embrace. So I like this episode because it shows the unconditional love and sacrifices of the mother. And with that episode, there's actually two words that stuck into me. First word was being present. So it means, for me, it means that being mindful about my kids, being mindful that even if you are both my kids, you have two personalities, and I should manage you differently. So that's the first word. And the second word that stuck to me is growing up with them. So that means that as your mom, we teach you about life, but as a parents, we also learn to manage life challenges.
One episode that resonated with me the most is the one from 2 weeks ago, the one entitled A Mother's Embrace. So that episode gave us a view of how moms actually put their hearts and their souls into parenting, shaping their children's characters, especially shaping them and becoming stronger in their faith as they grow up. So it was really touching and was a beautiful reminder of how big of an effort our parents put in raising us. So salute to all parents out there.
So for me, one of the standout experiences as a guest on Made in Australia would have to be realizing that the challenges that I faced as a mum here in Australia are quite similar to what other mums have also faced. But knowing that our faith and putting our complete trust in God is what helps us to overcome all these challenges and trials that we go through.
There's this episode from June, the Call It Oz, Call It Home, that really made me reflect on my journey as a convert brethren here in Australia. It made me feel seen and understood as I navigate my career in a new environment. And I am truly blessed and fortunate to have been called to the church.
An unforgettable watch party in our congregation is definitely when they were showcasing Mackay in one of the episodes. It was really cool because I believe people outside of Australia would know the big cities of Australia like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, things like that. But showcasing Mackay, a rural city, it was really cool. The brethren were definitely really excited. We were all wanting to see how the video would look like, what they were showing in Mackay as well, just to see the beautiful sugar canes, the beaches, just the nice rural regional aspect of Mackay was really cool to see.
So every Sunday at 5 p.m., my dad, me, and my sister, we all gather around and watch Made in Australia, but in different devices. So that is because we verse each other in the comment section, and whoever gets the shout out is the winner. So it's also not just about that competition.
When we watch Made in Australia, we usually just sit down and relax, get some snacks and put on the TV. But even when we don't have that time to watch, we can still listen to it on our phones, like running in between errands, doing whatever activities we're doing, because you can just have it playing in your phones or whatever, like a podcast, because it's very convenient.
Gift of the Gab is hosted by Brother Morgan, and my favorite word for it is the word judicious. It means as members of the Church of Christ, we carefully make our decisions based on God's teachings, and we live in accordance to
My favorite word from Gift of the Gab was definitely the word effulgent, a new word that I learned. It means shining radiantly or brilliantly, and it's so cool. I was just like, oh, how do you say that? Effulgent. Definitely something new that I learned, which is so cool, and it really inspired me to continue to be effulgent, to continue to inspire in a way. So yeah, definitely a new word that I would love to learn how to put it in a sentence.
I think looking just back at all of that, it made me think really that we've come a long way from just starting with having simple conversations every week here in our show, all the way to actually discussing a lot of different topics, not just ranging from work, but also life. But really, that is something I'm really appreciative of, and I'm really thankful to everyone who watches INC Radio's Made in Australia every week, because really this is really a good time and place for us to really enjoy a lot of good conversations and learn from each other. What do you think? What do you think,
Yes,
Sister Kate?
definitely. I agree with you 100%, Brother Hans. And one of our sisters there in that video who said, it really connects us from all parts of Australia. And I think that is so true. And you can see how inspired everyone is from all the different stories of all our brethren from all across Australia. So it's just so amazing to see the impacts of Made in Australia on all our listeners and viewers. And it's not just us, Brother Hans, right? It's everyone as well who's also working behind the scenes here in INC Radio Made in Australia. But more of that later on. We do have our live audience there, Sister Danica and Brother Romar. Hello, hello to the both of you.
Hello. And I reckon also, being myself a host, the audience really inspires us to keep performing our duties within the INC Radio and in Made in Australia, right, brother?
Yeah. Also, the one thing that's actually all good about is just the comment section as well. I love getting shouted out, but that's the reason why I keep really typing.
It's
and then
motivating, right? It
wonderful.
motivates you
It's
to
good.
give 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 comments. And we do also encourage that. So please do go absolutely bonkers down in the live chat section. And since today we are celebrating you, our live audience, as well as our commenters down below, we'd like to shout out some birthdays as well from the local congregation of Shepparton. So I'm going to try and drop this as fast as I can. We've got, these are brothers and sisters, Jaden Galvez, Sister Miracle Saludares. I think I'm gonna go with first names. I think Brother Romar. It was actually your birthday on the 5th as well. Happy birthday, Brother
Thank you,
Romar.
boss.
So
Thank
Sister
you.
Samuel, Doctor, Brother Joseph O'Malley, Sister Gliselle, Sister Marites Valdez, Sister Daniela Marie, Brother Kent Louis, Sister Beatrice Isabel, and on the 17th, Sister Bernadette, 17th as well, Sister Romalian, Brother Emigdio, Ka Adriel Lester Estebar, Brother Lester as well. Oh, I think they're twins. It looks like same birthday. Or maybe just coincidence.
father and son.
Father
Oh,
and
yeah,
son.
father
Oh
and son.
wow,
Father
awesome!
and
That is
son.
so cool.
Wow.
Not twins, but on the same birthday. That is so cool. And my brother Freddie as well, brother Ronald, sister Michelle, and sister Girly. So happy birthday to you all!
Birthday
Thank you
po.
so
Happy
much for
birthday.
being here in our live audience. So Omar, we've heard from those who were in our video just before, and even just talking with our live audience. Why do you love INC Radio? Why do you love Made in Australia?
So just like what I mentioned for earlier, it's just the interaction that we have with everyone around Australia, but not just that, it's from around the world as well. I mean, you can invite your loved ones in the Philippines, or if they're anywhere in this beautiful world of ours, you can actually invite them to Made in Australia. And also, just the comment section as well, seeing the brethren that actually connects, and the smile that you get. I mean, when I'm in a room and the brethren are commenting, just now, as I see the brethren always smiling. Yeah, you get good vibes, but when you're participating in Made in Australia,
It's always really good energy, right?
Really
Brother
good,
Omar?
really good.
Absolutely. Is there an episode that you really resonated with, and something that's memorable in terms of your favorite episode at all?
Yes, there's actually a few, Sister Danica, but one of the favorite one is when INT Radio first visited us, because we interviewed Brother Robin Rupido. For the dairy farmer. So it was just so good to see the life of Brother Rupido, because I have known this family for so long, and I've known that Brother Robin wakes up really early in the morning.
Wow.
So that's why I give a big shout out to all the dairy farm out there, to the brothers. Because you guys actually are part of the whole, I guess, Australia. How what's the word
I guess
for
the
it?
whole experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
But
You know, I think I remember that episode that really motivated me to drink more milk.
yeah,
Thank you to the dairy
yes, Paul.
farmers.
Yeah, also, and chocolate pot comes from brown cows. No, joking. That's a joke. That's a joke, but that's a joke.
And so, is there an unforgettable watch party at all, brother?
Yes, Paul. So there was a time, Paul, when we were at one of the brethren's household, and we did our first video greeting, Paul. It was at the household of Saludaris family. Shout out to the Saludaris
Shout
family.
out to them.
We're all there, Paul, and we did our first greeting. So that was one of the best memories, but that we had. So everyone commented, and yeah, and after IC Radio, we did our greeting, which was really good.
You know, I think for myself, one of the most memorable episodes, I think I was only starting maybe 6 years ago now.
Wow.
One of our very first episodes, there was a live proposal.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
online. So that was actually captured by our live report, because sometimes we do have live reportings, and that was actually very memorable. So I think it might still actually be online. So if you ever have any spare time, check that out. So Brother Romar, I know we can always see in the live chat section, always shouting out your local who is actually with us today. So can you tell us, how do you prepare your family to watch INC Radio Made in Australia?
So basically, for our have weekly panata through online, and then every end of our panata, our meeting, we remind the brethren of INC Radio is coming up, and also our worship service is on Sundays. So after the worship service, we also remind the brethren.
It's always time for
That's
INC
right.
Radio every
Yes,
Sunday,
yes,
right?
That's right. Yep. So we try to make every Sunday.
I have it.
I have it. Yes, it's basically our family time. Sunday is our family time for God, but also a family time for to join the INC Radio.
Because there's so much that you can learn. I think even some satellite studios that are overseas and abroad, we've got, in USA, in Canada, in Europe, in Southeast Asia, and all over Asia, we've got different satellite studios that teach us something different.
Yes,
actually.
well, that's right, and INC Radio Made in Australia, we're basically got all of that po. That's one thing that's good about and unique about our this
Our satellite.
our
right?
satellite po.
Yeah, and one of the segments that is a favorite, of course, all of them are a favorite, but Brother Morgan makes it extra special, is actually Gift of the Gab. So, Brother Romer, do you have a favorite word that we have expounded from Gift of the Gab? I'll tell you mine. You want me to tell you mine? No, you go first.
I like all of them.
He likes all of them. So I reckon one of mine is alacrity. So Gift of the Gab is actually a segment where we go into more obscure words and we find out the definitions and how we can apply them in our everyday lives. So one of them is alacrity. A few months ago, Brother Morgan explained that alacrity means the tenacity or I'd say the intensity, and he really applied it to how we perform our duties. So we're always encouraged, we're always inspired in the performances of our duties. So I want to actually ask our crew who is online with us today, Sister Liberty. So as a producer, it's a lot of work.
Sister
Awarding.
Danica, sorry, just before we head on over to our amazing crew here on INC Radio Made in Australia, I do just want to shout out some of our commenters and guests there in the live chat section who've shared with us why they love Made in Australia. So Jacqueline Gallardis says, my favorite episode of INC Made in Australia is the one with the discussion about fatherhood, so many insights and really good lessons from our guest speakers. From Nina Marie, all INC Radio Made in Australia episodes are truly worthwhile, offering rich insights and learnings from the local congregation of Ellenbrook. Rona Acantilado, we love Made in Australia as it always provides good and interesting topics. Every topic is very inspiring. From Shepperton. From Jamie Ramosa, favorite episode is Experience from Adelaide. From Troy De La Paz, inspires me to live a better Christian life and reminds me of the importance of unity and love of the church. Amazing, amazing insights to all our commenters there in the live chat section. Make sure to keep commenting and let us know why you love Made in Australia. Now let's head on over to our crew, Sister Danica, who are here with us today in our episode and will share with us why they love Made in Australia. Let's head on over to Sister Ivy.
Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Sister Ivy. I'm from the local congregation of Queen's Park here in the ecclesiastical district of Western Australia. So I am one of the producers of Made in Australia. And my role is to create the episodes, like find the guests, coordinate with the host, prepare all the materials that will be shown to everyone on the program. Yep. So one of my what I love about INC Radio, there's so many things to love about INC Radio, is that I get to discover and to hear so many stories from the brethren from different parts of Australia. And I get to connect, I get to make so many friends from different local congregations as well. So that's definitely what I love about INC Radio. And yeah, we get there's always something for everybody every episode. So we have had episodes about featuring the different places here in Australia. We've featured so many different activities, different kinds of jobs, sometimes jobs that I hear all the time but know nothing about. It's always very, very interesting to learn about those topics. And I guess the last one that I'll be mentioning is the fact that this is such a good opportunity for me to be able to share my faith, because I do have like many friends in university or in outside the church that that I want to share my faith with. And every Sunday, if I tell them that, oh, I can't make it to like something, to like an arrangement, I get to share them the links to our programs. And yeah, it's something that we can have a conversation over. So yes.
Wow, that's
Sister
amazing.
Sister Liberty, I think it's also there, Sister K, right? If not, we'll go to K, of course, with your koala.
Hi, Sister Kate. Hello, Sister Danica. Hello, Brother Roma. Hello, Brother Hans. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Happy anniversary to us. Thank you very much. I'm Sister Liberty Saruk from North Brisbane and one of the producers here in Made in Australia. And I come from the Ecclesiastical District of Queensland. And Sister Ivy has described the role that we perform. And that's, that's really actually the thing that I love the most about Made in Australia, because it is about connecting with other people, and to be connected with brethren, is really inspiring, and it brings out, it strengthens your faith. You again, like one of our guests in that Discovering Down Under, Sister Janice Jewett, she said, oh, you realize actually that what you're going through, the experiences you've had, there are other brethren who are going through, and it's the faith that ties you together. So that's what's really making this Made in Australia experience really memorable. And another experience that I could probably highlight is, taking on this role, because personally, this is not a field that I am competent in, or not my field, but it upskilled me actually. So you get to take on board new skills, and that's how it has helped me to grow personally. So you get to dabble in editing, you get to dabble in coordination, and that is really, really important. But also, again, as Sister Ivy said, it's a way for us to share our faith, because if people are watching things, then this is something that they can actually watch and learn about the Church of Christ. So really, that's what I have gained in my role as a producer in Made in Australia. And again, really thankful for all the people that I get to meet and work with for Made in Australia. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy anniversary again.
Happy anniversary to you, Sister
Happy
Liberty, as
anniversary,
well.
Pop.
How about New South Wales? I think Sister Gillian, are you there? Can you tell us why do you love Made in Australia?
Yes, Ate Danica. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all of us. I am Gillian Evangelista, one of the producers of New South Wales, Australia. And yes, Ate Danica, and to all other hosts here, and to my co-producers here, as mentioned by my two ates, Sis Liberty and Sis Ivy. One of the things that I love about Made in Australia is I've gained more knowledge on how to be a producer, because Sis Liberty, Sis Ivy, and special mention, Sis Emilu is the one who are guiding me through my how to create, to be more creative when producing programs, because we all know that producing a program is not that easy to have to do this in our live programs. Yeah. And also I am meeting a lot of brethren while, for example, looking for the guest, as mentioned by Sis Liberty and Sis Ivy. And I am more inspired to I am more inspired while knowing their stories while they are here in Australia. And yeah, that will be it. And happy first anniversary to Made in Australia. That will be all. Ate Danica, back to you.
Sister Kate, let's actually hear from you. Why do you love Made in Australia, sister?
Thanks, Sister Danica. So, as everyone knows, I'm one of the hosts here in Made in Australia. And the reason why I love it so much, I think everyone's already said it, but the way that it connects everyone, from all over Australia, from all walks of life, no matter what background, we all connect through these stories and through the episodes that we have here in Made in Australia. Personally, as one of the hosts here in Made in Australia, it's really helped me in terms of my public speaking skills, and being able to think on the spot. I think it makes you become a better speaker when you're a host as well. And as well, you get to meet all these new people. So all these new friends that I have all over Australia is thanks to Made in Australia. And so I think a lot of our crew definitely echoes the same sort of gratitude and a love for Made in Australia and our roles here as part of the crew. How about you, Brother Hans?
Thank you very much, Sister Kate. And to answer that question, I'll actually be a little bit more personal about this because I'll speak as someone who has just gone into Australia for about 3 years ago. So I'm speaking as a complete outsider who has started from guesting at previous shows from Australia before, all the way to now what we're doing here in Made in Australia. So when it comes to why I love Made in Australia, I think this show is perfect, not just for anyone who's already living here, but also for everyone else outside so let's say the Philippines or even other countries to really know what's Australia all about like. Because sometimes from what I hear and see on social media, there tends to be a lot of different misconceptions about what's life like here in Australia. But I think a show like this, like the one that we're doing now, it's not just a beautiful eye opener about the wonderful things that Aussie lifestyle has, but also it's a great way for brethren like us to openly share our faith with not just people from here in Australia, but also from all parts of all over the world. And that's what I love about this show because we open up about so many different topics that are uniquely Aussie that we know it's very much a unique distinction of knowing what life is really like here. And as a host myself, I really love the fact that I get to look and have conversations with people, not just from here in Perth and WA, but also across different parts of Australia. And being someone who's already quite okay with public speaking, I've also started picking up on more different skills, especially in production. Because every now and then I would also help Sister Ivy, who I actively work with here in Made in Australia, and we would collaborate together on our episodes. And one of my most unforgettable experiences was the very first episode, sorry, the first two episodes that we produced for this year. One of that was a pre-recorded podcast with Brother Morgan. And the very first episode was the one that I did with Brother Malcolm as one of our guests, the one that opened for the first season of this year, where it was my first full on experience of knowing how it is like to produce an episode from the ground up. Because it wasn't, because I thought it was just simply about making scripts and writing down what people will have to say. But no, it actually involved me personally going to Brother Malcolm and seeing how it is like for him to work, because that was the focus of that first episode. And being very hands on with the actual content that I make. I think that personability, if that's a correct word, that being a personable approach to producing all of these episodes is what really made me love the work that we do here in Made in Australia. So it is a highly personal experience for myself as someone who's just relatively new at this stage here in Australia. And I think it's also something that pretty much a lot of people could really benefit from, not just for English and Christian members, but also for friends and loved ones who are also non-INC members. So this is really a good show that I would promote to everyone, not just for here
It's
in
really for
Australia, but also
everyone.
everywhere else.
It's really
Yeah,
for everyone,
definitely.
isn't it? It's really for everybody. And I think to even show our appreciation, we actually have very special awards that we'd like to share with everybody. So this is considered over the whole entire year. So thank you so much in advance for your continuing support. So I actually have a bundle here. We have a lot. So we're gonna jump straight into each of our awardees. So to commemorate our Made in Australia anniversary special, we have recognition, very special recognition for individuals as well as our local congregations. Who are they? We'll see in a little bit. So for our individual award, this is for those who are always present week after week. You can see them down in the live chat section, but they're also very, very tuned in. So that means they're watching from start to finish.
Yes.
So for our next awardee, always present for that category. This will go by the ecclesiastical districts as well as overall. So always present Victoria, we are awarding Brother Raymond Mabulak and Romar. So a very special award. Hopefully you can read it on. I think Brother Raymond is actually here. He will be. We are inviting you, Brother Raymond. We reserved spot here. Are inviting you here for, and we have board. Do we have a trophy, Sister Emmy Lou? I think we also have a trophy as well. So
Yes.
here you go, brother. Have a seat.
How is it?
Oh, it's okay. So you have a very lovely trophy, and this is for you. It's this one, isn't it? This is for you.
Oh, yes.
And this one is for you, Paul.
Oh,
Brother Raymond, Paul, can you tell us why do you love Made in Australia, Paul? Yeah, Paul, why do you love Made in Australia?
I love videos because I live in Australia.
Yeah.
And I love the people around here in Australia. So I always watching the made in Australia, and I love it.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you. Please join section, the live audience section. So thank you, Paul, Brother Ray, and of course, Brother Romar. So
Thank you,
for the next state, for always present, we are awarding as well. For I believe this is for Queensland. Alan De Guzman for Mackay. You'll be my stage hand for today,
Yes.
brother. For the ecclesiastical district as well for WA. This is Western Australia for always present. This is Sister Lisa Larson and Enrique Murdong from the local congregation of Ellenbrook. So this is for you. Hopefully you're in the live chat section, which I know you are.
Congratulations, Paul.
For the always present in the ecclesiastical district of New South Wales, we are awarding Sister Cheryl Senna from the local congregation of Dean Parr. This is for you, Paul. There you go. And this one calls for a drum roll. For always present, our overall awardee goes to. Let's hear the drum roll. This one goes to, for overall awardee, most engaged, always present actually, is Brother Marvin Ferrer from the local congregation of. Maybe you can actually join us. Can you do? Okay, he's very busy in the live chat section. That's why. So we also have for most engaged. This means so many comments down below in the live chat section.
Wow.
They're always giving us their greetings, their insights to the discussion which is happening online. And any shout outs and any greetings, they're always there week after week. So for our Victoria awardee, most engaged goes to Sister Mabs Magno from the local congregation of Altona. For most engaged in Queensland, we are awarding Sister Lilibeth Salomon from the local congregation of Townsville. Most engaged in Western Australia, we are awarding Sister Charmaine Larson from the local congregation of Ellenbrook. For most engaged New South Wales, we are awarding Sister Micah Sumala from the local congregation of Dean Park. And for this one, also calls for a drum roll, most engaged overall awardee, we are awarding, let's hear the drum roll. Thank you, Shepherd, thank you. Brother William Manaba. Brother William, if you are here, please join us on stage. Brother William, I know he's here. Maybe he's in the live chat section, totally bombarding with comments. And I think I see him. He's actually got 5 devices in front of him, I believe so. This is for you. This is Brother William Manaba from local congregation
Of Shepparton.
from Shepparton. We actually have his beautiful wife. Hello, sister, please. We actually have also another trophy, Brother Roma, please. This is for you, my sister. Can you please tell us your name po and why do you love Made in Australia?
Sister says of William. Deaconess and local secretary po.
Very active po. So why do you love Made in Australia? Of INCRadio.
It always inspires po every week.
Po, you inspire. So thank you so much. Po. Thank you. Okay, I think that goes to Brother Moving. So, this was we've got most engaged local congregation. For per local congregation, this is based on the average number of views over the 50 to 50 weeks that Made in and rebranded. So from the 10, this is our top 10. 10th position goes to location of Donnybrook. Position goes to location of 8th position goes to location of Dean Park. 7th position local congregation of 6th position goes to local congregation of Altona. 5th position local congregation of Wyndham. 4th position is a local congregation of Mackay. 3rd position, this one calls for a drum roll. 3rd position for most engaged goes to top 3. The 3rd position goes to local congregation of Elko. So that's in 3rd position. Let's see what number 2 is. So this calls for a drum roll. Our top 2, our second, coming in second is a local congregation of Shepperton. And of course, our top position for this year is, drum roll please. Our top position goes to local congregation of Melbourne. So this next one is for our engagement comments. So we'll go from top to bottom to top actually. From the 10th position, local congregation of Mackay. 9th position is local congregation of Dean Park. 8th position is Rockingham. And in 7th position, local congregation of Perth. 6th position, local congregation of Adelaide. 5th position is local congregation of Wyndham. 4th goes to local congregation of Ellenbrook. So this is our top 3. So let's call for our drum roll. Our top 3 position goes to local congregation of Melbourne. Now coming in hot in the 2nd position goes to the local congregation of is out. Picking our top spots. This one, the big kahuna, goes to, drum roll please, drum roll. Who do we think it is? It goes week after week. We are always seeing Shepperton. They're always giving the most comments. They're the most engaged as well. So our hearts really go out to you. But thank you so much. And we are actually joined by them in our live audience. Yes. Are you so proud?
I'm so proud. So proud.
Super proud. So thank you, Foxy Shepperton.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I believe we actually have a summary, don't we? That actually goes through each of our winners for today, goes through the most engaged, the ones who are always there. So let's see the mates of Mia. Let's have a look at our awardees.
From the bushland to the beaches and everywhere in between, let's thank this week's Mates of Mia.
Stay tuned, everyone, because you are still watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio.
G'day, and welcome to Gift of the Gab, where we expand our vocabulary and explore new words. Today's word is prolific. The word prolific paints a picture of abundance, rich output, and continuous creation. It goes beyond simply producing a lot. It suggests a fertile and generative quality, whether applied to a person, an idea, or even a natural process. We, as members of the Church of Christ, generate a prolific faith through the guidance of our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and the church administration as they continue to lead us towards our nearing salvation. Thanks for listening to Gift of the Gab. We look forward to seeing you next time and hope you remain prolific and fruitful in everything you do. Take care.
Made in Australia.
Welcome back to Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio's Australia Satellite Studio. And as I look at the live chats, we are actually being flooded with so many greetings and shout outs. We'll have to nitpick just very few ones of them because there's a lot of people and a lot of viewers who are looking to get shout outs. But we'll just start with a few remarkable ones here. Let's start off with our district supervising minister here in Western Australia, Brother Noli Esperanza, and his wife, Sister Linda Esperanza. Thank you very much, Paul, for always viewing and supporting INC Radio. And we've also got a few shout outs for birthdays and anniversaries. Sister Josie Sembrano, the wife of Brother Anel Sembrano from North Brisbane Local Congregation, their resident minister. Sister Josie is celebrating her birthday tomorrow. And we also have Sister Rodina Abenoja, who is asking for a shout out to her mom, Teresa, who's turning 59 in a couple of days, and greetings from Dina and Pa Abenoja of Kingston Local Congregation. And
We
now it
also
is time.
have one more as well, a very
Okay.
special one, Brother Hans. Actually,
Sure.
we have actually an award for the most insightful comments. This person has always given us very insightful, really inspiring comments down in the live chat section as well that Brother Hans has been reading from. This actually goes to from the local congregation of Shepparton, Brother William Manapa.
No way.
No way. Yeah, but yes, we believe it. So congratulations to Brother William Manapa. Thank you always for your support, Paul. We thank you so much for your support. So Brother Hans has actually been down in the live chat section. Brother Hans, for this one, what are we looking forward to? We have a very special segment as well, Brother Hans, right?
Yes, definitely, Sister Danica, because it is now time for everyone's favorite segment of the week. It is time for game time. Let's roll it out.
It's game time. Let's play.
Now, for everyone in the live chat, I will keep looking at your answers here. So please feel free. Do not hesitate to type down your answers. I will be keeping my eyes active in there. Let's go back to Shepparton meanwhile. Let's have a look back at it, Sister Danica.
So here in Shepparton, our role will be playing each of our questions on the screens that you see up here. And if you know the answer, please put your hand straight up and Brother Mervin will take you to the counter there and you'll say your answer and we'll reveal whether it's correct or not. So let's see the first question. So koalas are native to Australia and have a special diet. What types of leaves do they primarily eat? So Brother Mervin has actually had a look out, and who has put their hand up first? Brother Mervin, he's looking around, and he's looking around. Okay, we've got our brother. Hello, brother. Can you tell us what your name is as well as the answer for today?
My name is Brother Wade, and the answer is eucalyptus leaves.
Let's have a look. Is Brother Wade correct? Let's have a look. Waiting intently. There we go.
Yay!
You know, Brother Wade has actually won an INCRadio Australia Made in Australia tote. So congratulations. Let's see what our next question is. Let's have a look. So while we're having a think about that, Brother Hans, was there one person who got it correct as well in the live chat section, Brother Hans?
Oh yes, Sister Danica, we actually got a correct answer from our very first question. Let's give a clap to Sister Althea Ragat, who got the answer eucalyptus correctly. Congratulations to you, sister.
Amazing. So for this one, the emu is one of Australia's native birds. How many toes does an emu have on each foot? Brother, what is your name? And tell us the answer.
My name is Brother Jaden and I am choir.
What is the answer? How many toes do emus have?
I think emus have 3 toes.
Let's have a look. Is Brother Jaden correct? Congratulations, Jaden. Is there one person who got it correct down in the live chat?
Oh yes, we do have Sister Rodina Abenoja from Kingston City Local Congregation. She also answered 3. Congratulations to you.
Amazing. So the next one, let's have a look what the next question is. So for this, what is the name of the unique geological formation in Australia that changes color depending on the time of day? And here we already have an answerer. Sister, can you please tell us your name?
I'm Sister Gertie,
as well as the
choir
answer.
leader for Shepperton. And the answer is the Aurora birds.
Let's look. Is she correct? Okay. So,
Sister Girl, it's okay.
it's okay, sister. We have a few.
It's
other
okay, Sister Girlie.
We have a few. We actually have a few other chances for our next question. Have a look at what question 4 is. So maybe Sister Girlie can answer this one. So question number 4. Which Australian animal is known for its powerful kick and can reach speeds up to 60 kilometers per hour? Call on Sister Girlie again. Oh, Sister Mira. All right, Sister Girlie, let's see.
I'm sorry if I'm back. Hopefully this is the correct one. It's a kangaroo.
Let's have a look. Congratulations, sister. So for our last question, I believe for game time, a kangaroo can hop at a speed of 56 kilometers per hour. How long would it take for a kangaroo to travel 280 kilometers? Let's have a think. Let's have a think. Okay, put your hands up in our live audience. Hands up. We have our brother over here. Brother, please come to the webcam over here. Yes, just right here, Paul. We want to know what your name is, Paul, your duties, as well as the answer, Paul. So a kangaroo can hop at a speed of 56 kilometers per hour. How long would it take for a kangaroo to travel 280 kilometers per hour?
I'm Jason po. I'm finance officer po. So it will take 5 hours po.
Let's have a look, Paul.
Yay!
It will take 5 hours. Congratulations, Paul. Hope you enjoy your prize. So this actually wraps up. We're coming to the end of our episode today, our first anniversary of Made in Australia, our rebranding.
Wow.
A special shout out to the local congregation of Shepperton. Very, very engaged, very active local congregation. So thank you so much for your support. Brother Romar, do you have any personal greetings that you'd like to share?
Yes. First of all, we would like to say thank you po to INCRadio Made in Australia for once again visiting our spot. Thank you po for celebrating this 1 year of Made in Australia. I would also like to greet my family, sister Michelle and my two sons, Jaden and Kai Scott, and also the brethren po in the local congregation from Shepparton. Thank you po for always being there in INCRadio, always participating in all of our activities. And also po, shout out po to our minister po, our local minister, Brian Paulo Lacson po. Thank you.
And thank you well to yourself for the happy belated birthday. So we'd also like to thank our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Arano V. Manalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. So for everyone who is here today, thank you po again, once again. Thank you for joining us all today. And thanks again, mates of Mia. Thank you so much po. Thank you for Shepparton as well. Thank you po. Thank you so much po. Let's all wait. Thank you so much po. Let's keep waving po. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Never will I let go of loyalty. Never will I let go